Heyo everyone, Mythic here with a small guide video involving the critical engagement boss Mythic Idol. I know a few people have had a little bit of trouble with this encounter, mostly because there's a lot going on in the fight and sometimes you blink and end up dead and have no idea what hit you. That said, I want to take a moment to go through the mechanics to try and help make this a little bit easier. Mythic Idol is in the critical engagement from times Bygone, which is located inside the ruins at X5Y26 and is spawned by killing the level 13 Crescent Byblos in the area. As with other critical engagements, it will not spawn if there are any other active on the map. The boss has a chance to drop notes on it, as well as the Malachite Demi-Atma for anyone with the relic quest active. Once the critical engagement has begun and the boss has been pulled, the Mythic Idol will begin using Mystic Heat, which is a hard-hitting frontal cone attack, so try to ensure that you are not in front of it. It will follow up with Shifting Shape, which will summon smaller idols to the field. These idols will open to reveal their cores, and these cores are random in sequence, but the use here is to introduce the mechanic to the player. In this encounter, the first idol that appeared was a bomb, which will explode in a large circular AoE around it, so you'll want to move away. The second idol appeared and revealed itself that it was a demon head, similar to the page 64 enemies in the Great Yubel Library, and this one will launch a frontal cone, leaving the safe spaces to either of its sides. The third and final idol on the field will reveal that it is blades, and these will launch a straight line attack in line with each of the blades in the circular ring, so line yourself up between these blades to avoid the attack. The idol will then move to the middle of the arena and cast Arcane Design, which will launch a series of circular AoEs that travel around the room in a pattern. To clear this mechanic, you will need to pay attention to the order that the AoEs fall, standing where the second set of AoEs will be, and wait until the first set ahead of your position go off before moving forward and out of the incoming AoEs. This happens very quickly and tends to trip up a lot of players. Mythic Idol will then use Lot's Cast, a raid-wide attack that will inflict damage as well as place point-blank AoEs on random players, and tanks will receive tank busters. As the mechanic is resolving, the boss will use Mystic Heat again, so be mindful of your positioning. This can also lead to some accidental deaths due to the boss facing the wrong way. The idol will then use Shifting Shape, and this time the mechanics will spawn in pairs, with their patterns being randomized. For this encounter, he started with a demon and a blade, so we need to move to the side of the demon, but standing between the blades. The second set was exposed to be a demon and a bomb, so we have to move across the room, away from the bomb, but stick to the side of the demon. The third set revealed to be a demon and blade combo, so we repeat what we did with the first set. And the fourth set turned out to be a bomb and demon combo, and I had to use sprint here to avoid damage since I overcompensated while doing the third mechanic. The boss will use Lot's Cast again, shield and heal and move as needed, and be aware of the boss's position as he will again follow up with Mystic Heat as this mechanic resolves. The boss will then use Arcane Light, which is a heavy-hitting raid-wide with no special attributes. I believe he's just trying to kill you at this point. The boss will then move back to the center of the room and use Arcane Design. Complete this mechanic as you did previously by standing where the second set of AoEs are going to appear, and then move forward after the first set in front of you resolves. As Arcane Design finishes, the idol will summon two shapes without a cast bar. In our experience here, it gave us Demon and Blades, so we had to resolve that mechanic accordingly. While this is going on, the boss will use another Arcane Light, dealing raid-wide damage to players in an attempt to finish off anyone that had been clipped by any of the previous mechanics. Once again, the boss will then return to the center of the arena and begin casting another shifting shapes. This again will expose you to 4 sets of paired idols, of which the mechanics are randomized. While shifting shape does appear to be randomized as far as the sequence, it also seems to potentially repeat a pattern that you've already had, as we had Demon Blades, Demon Bomb, Demon Blade, and Demon Bomb, which was the same as our first initial sequence of the pairs. The boss will then use Lot's Cast, shield and heal, and please move away from each other, keeping in mind that Mystic Heat is also going to be coming as this mechanic resolves. Unnecessary PvP is, again, unnecessary PvP. The boss will use another Arcane Light before moving to the middle of the arena to begin using Arcane Design. From this point, the mechanics are going to begin to repeat themselves. That being said, I certainly hope that this guide helped make this encounter a little bit more enjoyable, because I know a lot of people really don't like this encounter between this one and the pot. It's a nightmare. But I want to say right now, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Again, I hope this helps some get through this. Server latency has been an absolute butt to me and a couple of my friends. So until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next video.